Are you nearing the end of pregnancy and wondering, is labor starting? Should I trust my body or should I open the app again? In this video, I'll walk you through the real early signs your body gives long before any active labor starts and how to decide if tools like monitors or trackers are best for helping or just adding anxiety. Hi, I'm Stephanie Grutz, aka The Healthy Practitioner, a board-certified family nurse practitioner specializing in integrative women's health. I've helped hundreds of women navigate pregnancy, and one thing I'll always say is, your body is wise, you just have to listen to it. Let's dive in. Early labor doesn't always start with dramatic contractions. Sometimes it whispers first. These are some signs of the most telling body signals. Rhythmic cramping that feels different than Braxton Hicks. They feel like they're more purposeful. Heavy sensations in the pelvis or lower back. That's the baby starting to engage. Restless sleep or unusual fatigue. Your body's preparing. I remember when, right before I had Lainey, I had a night and I was in the kitchen and I was listening to our song. It's our song now, but it was a song that really helped me like just stay calm and present. And I was like, I need to move. And so I was in the kitchen just swaying my hips and just moving. And I played that song probably 9 times on repeat. I should have known that I was in early labor, but it was my first pregnancy. I was just like, okay, I'm going to just move my body. And then I fell asleep on the couch that night. And I just remember it was the best night of sleep. Like it was only like a couple hours long, but it was so deep and so yummy because I hadn't slept that good in probably 9 months. And it was my body preparing. When I woke up from that deep sleep, my body's like, all right, it's go time. Sudden waves of emotion, crying for no reason, feeling deeply introspective could be a sign that you are ready to start your active labor process. And one of the things I hear most from my clients is like, I just knew something was shifting. These signs are all hormone driven. Even before your cervix dilates, your body starts shifting gears. So tune in, these early clues really matter. Now let's talk about apps and monitors. Yes, they can be helpful and if they're used with intention, but I see so many anxious mamas that are just coming to me in concern because there are a few things that apps and monitors lack. One, they can't track your intuition, right? They can say, this is the stage, this should be happening, but every mom's different and every body's different. And they don't know what's really actually going on in your head. Monitors are great, but they might misread false labor or random uterine activity. And this can lead to mamas becoming data obsessed and disconnected from their own body, relying on something external. We've all done this before, whether it be going through labor or some health scare in our lives. It's sometimes easier just to listen to someone else. Like, hey, doctor, tell me what I need to do, please. And I've had so many patients that have had cancer, that have had different autoimmune diseases, and they're like, Steph, just tell me what I need to do. And I used to get really burdened by that because I felt like I needed to tell them the answer. But I actually became more empowered when I would give them suggestions and like help them empower themselves to tune into their body, because nobody knows the answers. Even the best doctor can't predict your outcome because it's your body and your body's wisdom. So all of these tools can support you, but remember, they should never override your personal experience. This is a journey emotionally, spiritually, and physically. It's not just clinical, okay? So when does monitoring tools make sense? There are times when external monitoring is helpful. So if you're high risk or you have medical conditions that need supervision, if your provider asks you to track the frequency and intensity of your contractions, which if you have a partner that's good at this, a lot of times this is the partner's job. So if you're prepping for pregnancy, have your partner tune in and be like, hey, when I start having contractions, I may not know it myself. I just might be feeling a certain way. This is your cue to get out your phone or your watch and start writing down my contractions so that I can see how long that I'm in them. If you're someone that really just likes data, you know who you are, and that makes you feel more grounded, check the data, right? Even then though, combining the numbers, always do that with checking in with your own inner knowing. You're not a number, you're a birthing woman with deep primal wisdom. Oh, I just love talking about this because I checked in with my mom and my grandma and asked her about my great-grandma's experience with birthing. And my mom had a hospital birth without any pain medications. Pretty badass. My grandma was tied down and sedated. Like they like put chloroform on these women's nose when they were birthing to knock them out. It was wild, wild west. And I was like, wow, you think about it, like how far back in my lineage did my grandmothers and great grandmothers like give birth, like in the wild, like primal wisdom, right? So by me having my home birth, I knew that my body was capable of doing it, and I trusted my body, but I also knew that I had to have backup plans just in case. But just having that preparation and knowing that there was alternative options gave me the power to birth pain-free, well, not pain-free, medication-free at my home. My best advice for you is start with your body. Let it lead, then layer in any tools that feel aligned. Ask yourself, do I feel safe and supported? Am I noticing meaningful changes, not just surface level symptoms? And does this app or monitor make me feel empowered or just stressed out? If it's not bringing peace or clarity, you don't need it. Your body's already doing what it's designed to do. If this helped you feel more confident about reading your early labor signs, give it a like and share with another mama-to-be. Subscribe here for more holistic pregnancy support. I got videos on natural supplementation, progesterone, and empowered birth prep. You've got this, mama. You're made to do this. Trust your body. It knows exactly what to do. Until next time, have a great day.